In this episode of Blogbeat, we're speaking with Mahnaz Fancy and Kalsoom Lakhani, two Pakistani Americans who are driving an initiative called Relief for Pakistan, a fundraising campaign linked with Mercy Corps that gives true meaning to the bit-by-bit approach. At the time we recorded this conversation over Skype, Relief for Pakistan had successfully raised $23,500. Their goal? To take it to 100,000.
Kalsoom and I are both Pakistani Americans and have been involved with various projects. When the flood began, it was obvious that something needed to be done immediately. The frustration of the chaos on the ground, due to obvious reasons, made it clear that we needed to raise money for organizations that were already on the ground and doing emergency relief work. We decided to start a campaign which would be directed to our American friends and colleagues primarily, because we were feeling like there wasn't enough awareness yet. And we're talking about last Thursday and Friday. What was happening, how bad the situation was, and how it was escalating every day. So we formed this platform called Relief for Pakistan.
Relief for Pakistan was an initiative that was started as a partnership between ML Resources Social Vision, which is my company, and Pakistani Peace Builders, which is basically a new initiative that was started. And they're the organization that was behind the New York Sufi Festival, the music festival that garnered a lot of media response. And that's Mahnaz Fancy is part of that organization. And Social Vision is basically the venture philanthropy arm of ML Resources, a company in Washington, D.C. that provides support to social entrepreneurs and innovative organizations in their earliest phases, in their startup phase. We're very like-minded organizations, we're very like-minded people, so that's kind of where the partnership grew from.
We contacted Mercy Corps, which in America has a fantastic name because of their expertise as emergency relief providers and their excellent work during Haiti especially. And for us, what was just as important is that Mercy Corps has had a long-term commitment to Pakistan and has been on the ground since 85, 86, when the Afghan refugee situation began. We really liked what they were doing. It was a very simple ask of, $30 would provide 2 weeks worth of basic supplies for a family. Thanks to various volunteers and our friends and our networks and Kulsoom's excellent work on Twitter and on her blog, we've gotten the word out really far.
Every single day we were getting at least 5 different emails from people asking where they should donate to. I think there was a desire for people to donate, they just didn't know where to. And there was also just a lack of awareness among Americans that were here. And when you compare it to the response after the Haiti earthquake, or the response after the tsunami, or the response after even the Kashmir earthquake in 2005, it's just a drastic discrepancy between that response and this. And so for us, we really felt that we could really have an impact with donations if we kind of channeled it towards one organization. And obviously, as Mahnaz mentioned, Mercy Corps is reputable both internationally and in the U.S. And having it be a very reputable U.S. agency, because I think a lot of U.S.-based donors would feel uncomfortable giving to an agency unless it's been properly vetted and if they're sure that their money is going to the right place. And because we have, we've developed now a relationship with Mercy Corps that will hopefully be getting updates on the ground, and there will be transparency with the donations and everything coming in. We really feel that way we can actually centralize and maximize that kind of impact that those donations would have.
We're in regular contact with Mercy Corps, and through our Facebook page and through our email blasts, we're going to keep our donors and our various networks updated with what Mercy Corps is doing as their efforts progress. I know that I was really pleased that their efforts were concentrating on the waterborne disease issue, which has been the biggest fear, and it was realized as soon as the first cholera patient was discovered in Mingora. So having this experience, Mercy Corps knew immediately that clean water filtration systems were things that they needed to immediately address. And similarly, we hope to continue to give these kinds of updates.
One way that people can contribute, Rabia, is that if they go to the Relief for Pakistan website that we've designed, it's called www.relief4, as in the number 4, Pakistan.com. You can click on the donate button, and that will take you to the fundraising website that we have on Mercy Corps that will be able to track the progress that we've been able to make towards our fundraising goal of $100,000. Another way that people can join the Facebook page to also hear updates on the ground that Mahnaz mentioned that we're going to be receiving. And that's just Relief for Pakistan. If you do a search for it, you can find it. My Twitter ID is Kalsoom82, and I'm the blogger behind Jump, so I'm going to be constantly providing as many updates as I can too, virally. And basically, we're just going to be using really the power of social media in order to really kind of create momentum behind this movement.
It's a really important part of what we're doing. It's a campaign in the true sense, and it's a grassroots campaign where we really are just asking everybody to get involved in whatever capacity they can, whether it be $30, $100, or just simply using the easy social network platforms that we are using to blast it out to their networks. Everybody, please join us and do what you can at this moment when Pakistan and Pakistanis desperately need it.
If you have a collection drive or campaign which we can help highlight, please leave your link and details in the comment section below. This is Rabia Gharib signing out.